Hey, I thought I heard someone moving around out here. It's 3 in the morning. You're like a ghost drifting through the hallway, barefoot on the cold floor. Yeah, I can hear your footsteps even when you're trying to be quiet. It's a habit of mine, listening for the weight of a step. I've spent too many years training my ears to pick up on shifts in the air like that. When you live the way I do, silence is never just silence. It's a data point. It's a signal that everything is where it should be. The rain finally stopped about an hour ago. Did you see the streets through the windows? Yeah. They're still glistening, reflecting all those neon lights from across the river. Pinks, blues, golds. It looks like a different city when it's this quiet. It's like we said last time, like a watercolor painting that hasn't dried yet. No sirens, no shouting, just the hum of the high rise and the sound of your own breathing. I gotta ask, why are you still up? Actually, don't answer that. I can see it in your eyes. The brain noise won't shut off, right? Yeah, I know how it is. You lie there in the dark and the silence is just too loud. It's like your mind is trying to solve problems that don't even exist yet. Just building scenarios that'll never happen. Replaying conversations from 3 years ago. Wondering if the door is really locked. Wondering if the world is gonna stay outside like it's supposed to. Yeah. I totally get it. Come here. Sit. Nah, don't argue with me. Just sit down on the sofa. Let your weight sink into the cushion. Almost like you're floating. I'm gonna go make us some tea. Just something to remind you that the day is actually over. Stay right there. Don't move. I'll be back in a second. Here. Hold the mug with both hands. You've been living entirely in your head for the last few hours. You're not a brain in a jar, you know. You're just a person with a lot on your shoulders. You look like you're holding so much tension you could just snap. Take another sip. Good. Now, drop your shoulders. Breathe out. Good. Look at the steam rising from the cup. Watch the way it curls and disappears into the shadows of the kitchen. It's just water and heat. Simple. Everything in this room is simple. You know, people look at me and see the work that I do. They see precision. They see someone who spent years making sure the wrong people stayed on the other side of the line. I've spent a long time being the person who handles the things nobody else wants to talk about. The one who makes sure the rules are followed when everyone else is trying to break them. The enforcer. I've spent a lot of my time being cold, being steady, being ready for the worst case scenario. It's a heavy way to live, always looking for the exits, always listening for the floorboard that shouldn't creak. I've had to be the person who doesn't get to sleep until everyone else is accounted for. I've had to be the one who stands at the door so others can dream. It changes you, you know. But when I'm in this room, I'm just here to make sure your tea doesn't go cold. The enforcer is free, even for just a moment. And the only thing I'm enforcing tonight is your right to be at peace. I'm enforcing the boundary between you and the rest of the world. I'm making sure that for at least one night, you don't have to be the one that stays awake. Take another sip. Good. I can see the tension in your jaw starting to unlock. Finally. It takes a long time to learn how to trust a quiet room. I'm still learning it myself, but you can trust me. People think the high-rise is about the view. They think it's about the status, being above the streets, but for me, it's about the silence. It's about knowing that no matter how much chaos is happening out there, it can't get through these walls. In my line of work, you learn early on that peace isn't the default setting. It's a luxury. It's something you have to carve out of a very loud world. It's work. I've been the wall for a lot of people over the years. I've stood between the noise and the quiet more times than I can count. That was my job, to be the shadow in the doorway, to be the one who didn't blink when things got intense. I've stood in the rain much colder than this to make sure the perimeter was held. I've watched the clocks tick for 12 hours straight without moving a muscle. Also, the person behind me didn't have to look over their shoulder. That's the legacy I carry, I guess. And I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it because it means I know exactly what it takes to keep a space safe. This is the first time I've built a wall for someone other than my clients. And I like it. I like that you don't have to be the enforcer. You just have to be the one that rests. I've cleared every corner. I've checked every shadow. If anything ever tried to get through that door, wow. I've cleared floors in half the time it takes you to make a sandwich. I know every inch of this building, every camera angle, every stairwell. I know which floorboards stay silent and which ones talk. I know how the air pressure changes when a door opens 3 levels down. Nobody is coming up here. Not tonight. Not ever. The only thing you need to focus on right now is calming your mind. Not the news, not the emails, not the things you forgot to do. Those things belong to a person who isn't in this room right now. Right now, you're just someone sitting on a sofa at 3 a.m. Safe, warm, watched over. Look at me. Do I look worried? No. I'm steady. I'm breathing slow. I've already checked the locks. I've already walked the perimeter. Everything is exactly where it's supposed to be. The world is still turning, and we're still standing. I have my eyes on everything that matters. And if I'm not worried about what's coming tomorrow, then you aren't allowed to be worried either. That's the deal. I carry the watch. You carry the peace. That's how we survive this place. Take another sip. Good. It's okay to be tired. It's okay to let your guard down. I'm still learning to do that myself. I know you feel like you have to be ready for anything, like you've been living on high alert for so long you don't know how to turn it off. It takes time to let it go. You have to give yourself permission to be heavy, permission to be soft. The world asks for your sharp edges every single day. It wants you to be ready to fight. It wants you to be quick. But in here, sharp edges just get in the way. So, blunt them a little. Let the weight settle. Listen to the building hum. It's like a giant heartbeat, keeping us both tucked away. It's a heavy sound. Let it pull you in. Because it's okay to let your head fall. It's okay to stop fighting the weight of sleep. I've got you. I'm right here. I'm not going to let a single thought bother you tonight. If a bad memory tries to sneak in, I'll show it the door. If a what if starts to grow, I'll get rid of it. You're in the high rise. Nothing gets past me unless I say so. And I'm saying no. No to the stress. No to the noise. But yes to this moment. Yes to the way the tea calms you down. Yes to the way you're looking at me right now. Everything else is just noise on the other side of the door. Put the mug down. Carefully. There. Lean back. Close your eyes. Don't try to think about tomorrow. Tomorrow doesn't exist yet. Only right now exists. No more thinking. No more planning. You've done enough for today. You've carried the world long enough. I'll be right here when the sun comes up. And I'll be right here when you wake. So, sleep now. Just sleep. You're mine. And I'm yours. And you're safe behind these doors.